everybody, how you doing? It's Tom and Kathy from the Marvelous Donahues. How you doing? Or should I say, buongiorno?
Buongiorno's right, you guys.
Why are we saying buongiorno?
Because we went crazy for my birthday and we decided to take a trip that we had delayed. I guess we talked about this, but
I'm not sure we did.
okay. So, it's been a month or two.
About a month.
About a month ago, we were supposed to go to Greece.
We were.
For vacation, and Tom came down with flu virus B.
Which, if you've never heard of that, I never had heard of it either. But I was told I'm contagious. I was contagious for a week.
He was contagious for a week, but sick for almost two and a half weeks. Yeah.
Because once you get through the contagious window, then you still have fatigue and sometimes sweating and all that. Won't go into all that, but basically you've got different symptoms that still hold on. So.
On and off fever, all the things that come with being sick. So we had to postpone our trip, we ended up canceling our trip.
Yeah, we did.
But American Airlines and the insurance company said that we can get another trip. But, listen, I'm going to tell y'all right now, and I know people get upset about talking about different airlines and stuff, but we're going to be back by this time, and we're not going to fly with them anymore.
That's right.
But we had to fly American Airlines using British Airways because we did some reservations with Expedia, which we've been using Expedia for years and have never had a problem. Right. And it wasn't a problem with us canceling our trip. People were very helpful at Expedia. But because we had to book our trip or reserve our seats or whatever, pick our seats with British Airlines, we had to end up paying a second time for seats.
Yeah, because we thought that when you buy the ticket, that includes a seat, but it really doesn't. In this case, because they go, you're flying American Airlines via or British Airways. Yeah, so if you ever see that, don't do that. There's just too many middlemen.
It's too many middlemen, and if anything goes wrong, the insurance that you brought to protect your thing they told us, well, we won't insure that because you brought your ticket through somebody else. I'm like, no, we didn't. We just had to pay for the seat selection, which is saying you got a free seat selection. So I picked the seat selection that was included in the package because you have to pay more.
Yeah.
Right, to be able to have a seat selection, right? And then they say, oh, not only you have to pay some more to British Airlines to actually select your seat.
That's right.
Or they're just gonna assign you a random seat. But I'm like, okay, wait, I already paid Expedia extra money for the seat selection, but now that I'm going through British Airways, now you're saying that I have to
pay extra
to get another seat selection and pay for the different type of seat. And they like, you want to sit left, it's $80. You want to sit right, it's $100. If you want to sit together, it's $115.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm like,
but they said you can do it for free, but that's the day of the flight. I'm like, well, you know what? Everybody and his brother and sister have already picked their seats. It's like chances of me being with my wife is like pretty remote.
Slim to none. Yeah, exactly. And then they tell you this, but then you're like, okay, let's just do it. So we did it, and the first time, and we were like, okay, we're gonna do this the first time, and then when we had to cancel, when we called back British Airways, they were like, listen, no, we're not gonna give you the seat selection. On the thing it says it's non-refundable. And then I'm like, well, we go back to the insurance company, and the insurance company's like, well, no, since you didn't book your thing all the way through Expedia, it's not covered.
Right.
I'm like, wait a minute. We didn't volunteer to go outside of Expedia.
We had to.
We had
no choice, right?
We had no choice. But I was like, okay, you know what? It's okay. We're going to go on this trip. But later, we're going to talk to some people about getting our money back. We're not going to let this go.
Right, right.
Yeah. But anyway, we're now here. We didn't end up going to Greece. We're now in Sicily, right?
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
I like saying that. I don't know. And then, of course, what we found out is like after 2 or 3 in the afternoon, you can say Buonasera.
Buonasera. Yeah.
So it's a lot like Spanish. So we
Yes.
like Spanish. So we're like,
I know.
hey,
I was like too excited about
I think I can handle this language.
Right. So we're here and we're just hanging out in.
It's somebody's birthday today. I'll gesture as to who that is.
Happy birthday to
Happy
me.
birthday,
I know.
29. One more time. Come on.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh my God.
We don't know what we're doing yet. You're probably thinking, I wonder what they're going to do today.
We have no idea.
We were sitting at the couch trying to figure out.
Yeah. But
how you liking it?
I like it. People are we're in Palermo, Sicily. People
Not
are
sponsored. Although Palermo, if you're watching, we will.
Grazie.
Grazie. Prego.
People,
We're learning our Italian.
And I feel like the people here are very gracious and sincere.
They're very giving. They're very like, hey, we had this one housekeeper, and she's like, how you doing? She goes, fine. We go, fine. She's like, hey, where are you trying to go to? And we're trying to go to the hotel lobby. So let's see, watch my finger. We're here. And you got to go down the street, and then you got to go like this, and then you got to go like that to the main lobby. It's kind of separate. So, hey, did you like that? That was pretty good.
Oh, you know what?
And so she showed us. She took time. She walked us all the way to the lobby.
Because here in Palermo, we're in the urban area. So there's a lot of back streets. This is, and the original cobblestone and all that stuff. You guys, let me tell you.
Caesar Augustus, I think, was probably walking around here at some point.
That's what it feels like.
If you don't know who that is, AI it.
AI.
AI it. That's what I tell people now. AI it.
Anyway, let's tell this story, and we won't keep you any longer. So, first of all,
I don't know what story she's going to tell, so I'm like,
no, you guys, when we got on in Dulles, coming here on British Airways, right? We got the 2 seats you could sit together in I think we were 5 or 4 rows from the back of the airplane, which is good because, it's easy to go to the restroom and stuff, right?
And that's another thing, just to break in for a second. That's the silly thing. I'm going to say the silly thing about airplanes because, so I'm going to do my finger thing since that seems to work. So this is the front of the plane. This is the back of the plane. They have like toilets way up here and then all the way down. They got them about here. And so if you're like in the middle, you're like, shoot, where am I going there? Well, you can't go that way because that's for first class, right?
No, they had a regular one.
No, they
first
did.
Class
Okay,
is further up.
And then, but anyway, long story short, we had to say, okay, where are we going to be in terms of where the bathroom is? So,
plus, on that long flight, gosh, you guys, I don't know. You guys know I've got serious back issues, and then I talked about the last one that I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia. So I am not trying to let it stop me, right? I still want to travel, but also I have to be, realistic. So we put on all the things. I took my medicine. I had the creams and all that stuff. But
we'll I was thinking about this. We'll do a segment on that.
Oh
one day.
yeah. But
what do you do for fun on Saturday night? Creams.
I know. But the story, which is not amusing but amusing. When we went to British Airlines, like I started to upgrade us, right? But I watched the video. Still may do it on the way back. I don't know. But I watched the videos and they were talking about what the seats were like and everything, right? But you guys, because I think it's first class, business class, and then there's
premium economy. Yeah, there's like 5 different tiers.
So, and you could see the tears as you walk through the plane because we're going all the way to the back of the bus.
And then you have tears because you're like, my gosh, this is so crazy. I almost couldn't get through it's like you're going like this through the cabin.
And y'all know Tom is slim, right?
I gotta be one of these numbers.
He is a petite gentleman,
Petite.
okay? He is slim. And he even like, what in the world? The aisle was so small on this plane because like they had just like.
We're not flying British Airways ever again. I'm just going to tell you.
It's not our cup of tea.
In England.
I know. And so you're coming through and you're in the business class. Because I think the first class was the other way,
Right.
maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, the first class was a little bit better, right? But the business class, as you come through there, you guys, they have so many seats in there. They were like, we changed the configuration so the people can have a better experience.
It's like little capsules. They've got little capsules, and you're trying to go through the little capsules in first class or whatever to get
business class
to get back to.
Look, I will tell you something. Those little capsules.
They're in the way.
Yeah, and they didn't look like they were comfortable. I don't know.
No.
But they're like, it makes the aisle so small. And there are so many people in there. I mean, it looked like it was 50 or 60 people in those capsules.
That's right.
And they're like little egg things or whatever.
Yeah, little cubicles.
Little cubicles. But they are so jammed in there.
Yeah.
It just didn't seem appropriate. And I'm like,
if you had to rush for the door, let's put it this way. If you had to rush for the door, you'd be rushed.
I know. So then, after then, we go to the premium economy, which I felt like had more space than the little capsules.
Mm-hmm.
But they were still, the aisles were tiny. And, I am a full-figured woman, but Tom was like, listen, it is tight up in here.
And rotate. I thought I had to. I did. I thought I had to walk sideways. I was like, okay, let me just.
It was weird, and I was like, did an engineer do this? Because I graduated.
Somebody that didn't have to live with the result. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm like, I don't know about this, right? Mm-hmm. And I've been on different planes and stuff, but we usually, which I'm gonna apologize right now. Even if I have to go to New York, I'm probably going, definitely going to go back to flying Delta. I love Delta. I've got tons of points with them, but it just seemed like when I was using the Expedia, because I like for all my trips to be planned like that. Yeah. And then next time we may even do a travel agent or something, because I can't travel the way I used to because of my
medical situation.
And I don't even want to call it a disability.
We'll say medical situation.
Yeah,
medical issues.
Yeah. So I'm like, as we go further back, right? The premium economy seemed like it had a little more space. It looked a little more spacious. Mm-hmm. So we may try to do that on the way back if there's room for us.
And we changed one of our long flights, the one between Heathrow and Dulles,
right,
is going to be, we're going to be in like a little, I hate to use this phrase, baby section, but it's going to be a little section where it's only 2 seats, right?
Right, in the back. Because
in the back.
They've got, and this is the other part, they've got, it used to be like three, maybe 4, 3. Now it's like 4, 4, 4. And I was like, these extra seats make this aisle, and it looks full. Mm-hmm. It is like I've never seen an airplane that full. No. I don't know. It just looked crazy full.
That's right.
And I went to, and then we got all the way to the back, because I'm not even kidding you guys. We're like 4 seats from the back of the plane. What I can,
we waved at everybody up
right.
front. Yeah,
what I can say that, and then I probably should use that other restroom, but that lady was in it. There's like a baby restroom, and then there's a more generous restroom for people with disabilities.
Oh,
that's what in the back.
I don't think I used it.
Yeah, I know. I think you used the baby one.
I used
too.
the baby one.
And the flight attendants on British Airways were just fantastic.
So you're talking about our, I hate to use this phrase, the burrito incident?
No, we'll say that.
We'll say that for another time. You say, burrito incident. What happened there? We'll fill you in later.
We will.
But anyway, just to let you know publicly, okay, we survived.
Yeah.
We're vertical.
We did,
and we're here.
Yeah.
And happy birthday, by the way. Happy birthday!
Thank you.
Woohoo! We'll sing happy birthday later.
Yeah.
We get a cake or something.
Yeah.
But what do you think of Sicily so far?
Oh, you know what? I think it is so nice. It is
Different.
Not in a bad way,
No, not
you
in a bad
guys.
way,
They come from Chicago, coming from DC. I think that this city reflects the people that live in it. Very warm, very genuine,
Real people.
Yeah.
Like I tell her, I've told her the last couple of days, these are real people with real jobs, living a real life.
Yeah, and there's like, you know what? It's unexpected. There's a lot of school kids around, and a lot of them have like their little uniforms, and they're with their teachers, and they're walking around through the markets. And I know it's not like, I don't know, it's different, and they're on like little school trips or something.
We go hello. I go hello. They knew we were American. I mean, these kids, these young Italian children, they're very smart. They're like, wait a minute, these guys are not from here. So they would speak Italian normally, right? So they're like, hello. We're like, hello.
Yeah, except the lady at the restaurant came up.
She thinks that she's Italian.
I don't know. She was full on like having a conversation.
And then she was a little bit shocked or appalled that you didn't know Italian.
I was like, no. She was like, what?
But see, if you know the history of Sicily, which I won't bore you with, part of this was part of the Carthaginian Empire way back in the day. If you don't know what that is, you can Google it. But anyway, what I was getting at was that she gets mistaken for a local in many places.
It's because I'm smiling and
you're very happy.
So gracious. No, but the people are so nice here. Our staff here at our hotel, and it is called, I'm sorry if I should know this, Palermo Inn. It's a boutique hotel, and I must say that
it's very boutique-y.
Oh no, let me tell you. So okay, so we're stuffed like sardines. We'll go back to the story. So I was so happy that Tom and I paid extra to be able to sit next to each other, and just the two of us, right, for the long haul. But when we got on the second half, it was a stuffed plane too. And it had a bunch of English people, older people that were.
I thought I was an episode of EastEnders. So if you know, you know. All right. If you don't know what EastEnders is, AI it.
Yeah.
Hello, Richard, mind the pedestrians. If you don't know what that is, Google that too.
What about? Are you being served?
Are you being served? And in fact, there's an old British comedy called "Are You Being Served?" And they would start like you'd go to the store and the salesperson would wait on you and they say,
haberdashery.
Yeah, they say, "Are you being served?" And this lady, we were at the airport in Heathrow, and we got there and the lady says, "Hello, are you being served?" I'm like, "Oh shoot, are you kidding? This is a real thing." Oh, should we tell them about? I don't know. Should we tell them about the YouTube content creator sighting, or should we save that?
We'll save it.
All right, we'll say that we saw a content creator couple who we will not name until perhaps maybe later.
You know what? We probably shouldn't name it because I may forget later on. It's like, what were we talking about? No, but we saw Our Rich Journey in
Not
the
sponsored.
airport. Yeah.
Although Our Rich Journey, if you're listening,
hey, you guys,
love you guys, and we will be happy to be sponsored by you, or you sponsored by us. I don't know how that works. So,
well, we just saw them. We didn't say anything because they were busy being checked out.
We did do. Have you ever done this? You do the eye glance. You're like, hello. No, don't say anything. You just look at somebody, and they look at you, and then we just kind of went on.
Yeah.
So I didn't see Christina though. She saw both of them.
I saw both of them, and
they looked like they'd been a little tired though.
Yeah.
And we hope you guys are okay.
I know.
I hope you're feeling better.
Tom had a shakedown experience.
Look, man, I thought the man. I shouldn't say it, but I thought it was a dating experience or something. I didn't know what was going on. Can I pat you down? No. Well, I guess I have no choice, but okay. Dude, I got to catch a flight. This isn't going to take much longer.
Hey, Thompson.
What's going on over here? I'm looking at my watch like, can we speed this thing up? You know, they have the wands. You know the wands where they go up and down and I think I saw. I think I beep boop boop boop. I don't know what he was finding, but I think it was the. You know, I have zippers on one of my pair of pants. I have metal zippers, so I think I kind of triggered his whatever. He was like,
oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. So anyway, I just want to tell you, if you're going through Heathrow, I don't know what to tell you. Just be as open-minded as you can. That's probably the best way I can say it. Hello, sir. And my steak, please. Do I get a steak free? There was no steak. He said no steak.
Because I was trying to figure out what was going on. I was like, why's it taking
it took 2 days to go through the line. I don't know what she was finding. 5 minutes. I'm like, I'm there in like an hour. Like, okay.
Usually that one girl was like, see, they didn't care about me. They was taking time out.
Must be caring about me. I know how I feel about that, but so customs in Heathrow. If you're listening, no more of that. Just take people at face value. That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm saying. All good here. Okay, all good.
Oh my gosh! Right, we have survived. And
I was like Gloria Gaynor. If you know, you know.
Listen. Okay, this is the last thing because I know we are off track. So
you had something to say about something.
So the line, I guess we're the last people to come through the airport in Palermo. People lovely there too, but it was just a long line, and there was like a British tour. So there were, older senior ladies, and they were chatting it up during the line and just having a good time, right? That's why we ready for retirement. We want to be just that free and easy. That's right. So they get up to the line. There was an older man there, and bless his heart, because he wanted to travel. They all good. And guess what? It was a black lady that was there, looked like my mom. I was like, "What, girl? You from Britain?"
And she turned around, it was her mom. So I'm like, what happened? It was not her mom.
But she looked so cool.
Dionne Warwick.
Look, I was like,
if you know, you know.
I was like, "Hello, lady. Hello. I see you up there on this British tour." But anyway, she had like all gray hair and stuff. She did. She reminded me of my mom.
I know.
But the poor little old guy got up there, and they was trying to tell him what to do, and they was like, take off your glasses, and he take them off, and then he put them back on, and they wanted him to leave them on.
Yeah, so they have to just to let you know, they got to do like a whole European biometrics. So they're gonna do 4 fingers of your right hand, and they're gonna do your eyes, but you got to take your glasses off and your hats.
Right.
So if you go through there looking like, I don't know, Audrey Hepburn or somebody, you got a big hat on and big gloves and scarves and stuff like that. Just take them all off and get ready to.
So sorry, you guys.
Get ready. We're keeping you awake, man. It's her birthday.
Oh, you guys.
Stay with me.
I know. It was crazy though. We had
a good time.
Yeah.
We had a good time going through there, and we learned some phrases. Grazie is thanks. And Buenos Aires, good afternoon or good evening, and
Prego.
Prego.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
And then, and like Tom said, it's a lot like Spanish.
Buongiorno.
Quanto costa?
Quanto costa, I believe that's right.
No, but we're having a good time.
We are. We're here for, let's see, today's Wednesday. When you see this, it's not Wednesday, but it'll be Wednesday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we leave Saturday. So we got a few more days, and we're gonna.
It was just a quick trip because we just wanted to do something different. We wanted a little break from America just for a little bit.
That's
I'm so sorry, you guys. Ooh, I don't know. I didn't sleep that well last night because it's just, I don't know.
Time difference does do a little bit too, because it's like, I think we're 7 hours ahead. So it's weird because when we left Dulles, we we moved forward 7 hours, and it was into the next day. But now when we go home, it's going to be all the same day because we're actually getting those 7 hours back that we lost. So we're going backwards in time, which I think is kind of, we're science fiction nuts, so we like that. It sounds like kind of a science fiction-y thing where we're going back in time, which we can live 7 hours all over again.
But we want to make this video.
And we're going to make other videos. We're
Right.
not going to be on this all the time, but on our trip. But we're going to do a few every day.
Yeah.
And
then our next one is going to be this lovely, I don't know if you guys can see, we're in a boutique hotel, and it's called the Palermo Inn. And they've been so gracious. And we have this apartment-like setup here. And it's just wonderful. You've got everything. You may end up going to Sicily tomorrow. But today we may go over to a bookstore and coffee shop. And you know what, you guys, we are just we are not going to do, like, we usually do a whole bunch of sightseeing and stuff, but we're not going to do that because we know we're going to be back again. This was just, I don't know, 16 hours. I'm so sorry. You guys, I had coffee.
somebody needs another coffee.
I had coffee.
Now listen, I'll tell you, these folks, you want a mean cup of Joe, as we call it?
Look,
This is actually a mean cup of Giuseppe since we're in Italy, but it's some good stuff.
Look, I shouldn't be yawning. I don't know why I'm yawning.
I'm sorry, I thought there was something on the balcony.
Yeah, is there?
No, it's just the umbrella was waving. We have an umbrella in the back there that's waving at me, and I looked out the corner of my eye, and I saw some movement, and I thought, look, I'm going to tell you what I thought. All right, go time. Square up. Everybody know what square up means? If you don't, what am I going to tell you? What am I going to tell them to do? AI it. So I do at work. They go, what's that mean? Who's Bobby Darin? What am I going to tell them?
AI it.
AI it. In fact, that's a funny story. We do in D.C., in our local area, we have a restaurant called Bobby Van's. And if you don't know you don't know Bobby Van is,
You sure that's still around?
going back to the same thing. Hashtag.
Wait, I think that might be closed.
Well, listen, this is a challenge. I shouldn't put this out here, but if you will look, you guys look up in the Washington D.C. metro area, look for a place called Bobby Van's Restaurant. If it's still in business, let us know. I think it is, but anyway, But we had a good time. It was kind of a wild, crazy time, but we're glad we came.
Yes, and we're glad we made it here.
We're gonna have more fun
Outside.
to share.
We will. Oh, so sorry.
I think this lady needs some more.
I know. I feel like I need a nap. It's my birthday.
I know.
Take a old people's nap or something. But I'm not, though. I'm good.
All right, we're gonna get out. We need some melatonin.
Yes.
So we're gonna go
And they
out.
said it's going to rain.
Rain about
after-
2:00.
yeah.
So we're gonna get outside here, and
Oh, now it's going to rain at 1.
okay, we'll probably have to hurry now.
Yeah.
It's 11:30 our time here, so that's about 6 hours ahead of most of people in America.
Yeah, 3. Yeah, it's only going to be 62.
Okay. Well, listen, guys.
All right, you guys.
We had a great time. I know we were kind of contemplating here in front of you. We love you guys. We hope you're having a great day wherever you are, whatever you're doing. And we're going to be having some more fun videos. You won't see this now, but when we get back, you'll see this when we get back. And in future weeks, we'll have a trilogy.
But we love you guys.
We love you too.
And if you're just following us or finding us, my name is Kathy.
My name's Tom.
We are the Marvelous Donahues, and we are talking about family, friends, life, retirement, getting older,
getting younger, getting something, everything.
Just everything, And like I said, I think that...
And you can tell us, too, I was going to say, too, you could tell us as we embark on in this wild journey, what do you want to see? If you got some ideas about what you'd like to hear about,
let us know.
Or see, and we can talk about it.
Yeah. We're going to talk about almost everything. Sometimes, I don't want to talk about politics because
No, we're not going to do that.
Yeah. because it's all crazy. But we are going to talk about the good things that are happening in our lives. And if you want to share some good things with us, we'll be happy to share it with our followers and say, hey, shout out to you guys. Do a praise report.
That's right.
You have listen, Kathy, I stumbled upon you guys. And
oh, you know what we can do? We can tell them right now that we are over 300 subscribers.
Woo! I forgot.
So we were going to make another video, and I said, well, let's just kind of combine this into one little.
Yes.
So we thank you, all 300 and I think
10
or 11 of you.
We are marching.
We thank you for your
1,000.
Because if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't have anybody.
That's right.
Well, we'd have us, but that doesn't count.
And guess what? Like I said, if you have stumbled upon us and you're like, I don't even know why y'all came up in my algorithm. But if you want to share some good news with us, and we will, like they call it, the happy and praise report. I
was just thinking about it.
Yeah.
Sometimes we read each other's minds. I thought I was going to say praise report, but she said it.
Yes. And you want to share something with us, or you know what? Listen, I'll be honest with you. Whatever's going on today, and this is not like to be fake about it or anything. I just be having to pray, And if you want some prayer from us, and say, hey, you know what? I got some good news to share, because all the news seem like it's bad. But if you have some good news to share, you didn't found a job, or you want somebody to pray for you because you want a job, or your child, or anything, your health. Look, since I've gotten more diagnoses with different things, I'm praying all the time.
We are. We really are.
We are. And I don't want this to be out of the blue for people, but we are praying, folks. Because the times that we're living in are perilous. But if you do, maybe you just have someone to share. You got a child graduating from college or high school, or you want us to shout out to them. We'll do that, or even a shout out to you. Say, hey, put it in the comments. Shout out to us, And we said we're going to look for our 300 subscriber, and we will find that, and we will shout out to you and thank you for being number 300.
That's right. If you'd like to, in your spare time, I know you guys are real busy. We need about 688 more people for 1,000.
Yeah.
So I know you all are very popular.
Right.
Okay, you got a lot of friends, you got a lot of coworkers. I want you to. Don't want to put pressure on you, but I want you to tell every single person in your life about us and say, in fact, I'll tell a quick story before we end here. So somebody in our local area, I guess was it in our apartment building or somewhere down the street in our neighborhood, was like, hey, I know you guys. We're like, what? He didn't say YouTube. He goes, oh, I know you guys. Yeah, you're that couple. So I'm like, what? Maybe.
Sure did. Yeah, he sure
And he go,
did.
you guys are funny. I'm like, oh, okay. Because we got a little worried when he said, oh, you're those guys. But I didn't know what he meant.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we need about 688. So no pressure.
No pressure.
If you've got that chance.
Yeah. But we just want you guys to enjoy this,
Yes, we do.
And become a part of our Marvelous Donahue family. Enjoy the love, enjoy the laughter, enjoy your life. Look, I sound like one of those little things. Live, love, laugh.
Pray.
And pray. Yes, that's right. But share your good news with us.
Yes.
Share what your needs are. We'll talk about that too, because, it's always good to pray, but also pray for other people. And then have some praise reports. I used to be at a job, and I used to love that. I worked to help find people housing, and that was the most gratifying job. And at staff meetings, we would be just so happy that I remember I worked so hard. This man, he was like, he didn't want to rent to, we had a special program, and we would find people apartments, and we would pay 6 months rent up front for them until they become stable. But the people always had jobs. And I was working with this young lady, and she was single mom, had 2 kids, and she was working hard. And this guy had the apartment, it was right in her price range. It was a 2-bedroom. And I called him every week because the apartment was for rent. And he was like, I don't want to rent to y'all. I do not want to rent to y'all. And I would pray and I would call him. I was like, hey, let me bring you some coffee and we could talk about this.
Did you ever bring him coffee?
I did. That was the last time. I said, I'll meet you over at the apartment. And I did bring him coffee.
See, I said he was waiting for that whole time to get some coffee. He says, buy me coffee.
Look, I did. I brought him some coffee. We met him. I met him over at the apartment. And I just talked about what our program was there for and why we were doing it. And I assured him that the young lady, she was ready for the apartment because we work with them and, as they go along for budgets and stuff. But I remember that was the most rewarding job, besides teaching, that I've had in a lifetime, because we used to sit at the table and we would talk about that, talk about, people we were helping. We ring the bell, and it wasn't a bell, but we clapped, and we was like, and we were doing good. And it was just, you wanted to come to work. It really was. It was one of the best jobs.
Yep.
And that was my first job after becoming a social worker. And it was the most rewarding. And guess what? We want to shout out to you guys, and we want to share the good news of things that are going on with you. And that'll be a little pivot at our channel, and we'll do that probably at the end of each show. This is a long one today, video, but I want, today my birthday, I want to
Happy
celebrate.
birthday.
Yeah, but I also want to celebrate your wins. You got some wins you want to share. You got some things you want answered, questions. I feel like I want to pivot, our channel, and just do a little bit more and about bringing some goodness to the world.
That's right.
But share with us.
That's right.
Some things that you want to shout out for, things that you want prayer for, and just things. Share the things so we can really be a family that we want to be, And for right now, it's just us chickens at our house.
But listen, I think we're going to get going.
We are.
Because we have to get some melatonin, and we got to get out and live and love and learn.
And laugh.
And laugh. We're going to do something. She's laughing already.
Post the board. I gotta wake myself up.
She got to start on that one.
I know.
Anyway, let's see. Like, subscribe, comment,
yes,
share. Remember, about 688 is where we're kind of going with this one. So let's make, if you can, just help love us and get us there.
Yeah. My name's Kathy.
My name's Tom.
And we are the Marvelous Donahues. And guess what, people? We will see you next time.
Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.